Corey Davis in week 13, he was the player, deep cut, I wanted you to pick up and put in your flex play. He matched a season high 10 targets, his highest since week 1 against Baltimore. He tied the second highest reception total for the week against Minnesota. He had 5 receptions, 85 yards was a season high, and he had 11 fantasy points in half PPR. He didn't get in the end zone, but Corey Davis is a player that we've seen Mike White get into these shootouts the last couple games, and he's hit Elijah Moore on touchdowns. He's hit Garrett Wilson on touchdowns. And Corey Davis, it's only a matter of time before he also gets in the end zone. Mike White, I'll talk more about him later, but the existence of Mike White in this New York Jets offense is good news for the target hog that could be Corey. It's very clearly Garrett Wilson, the number one. And if for some reason your league is really shallow and you haven't picked up Garrett Wilson, like obviously, I don't know if you're playing in a 4-team league, but Garrett Wilson should have been, he is a wide receiver, high-end wide receiver 2, if not a wide receiver 1 moving forward. And Corey Davis is an intriguing like flex play wide receiver 3 type moving forward, maybe a back-end wide receiver 3 who, you know, if there are the right shootout games moving forward, and there's some green matchups for Mike White and the Jets here in the coming weeks during the fantasy playoffs, you're going to be wanting this particular player, Corey Davis, as we get into it. Get Corey Davis on your fantasy team. It was really nice to see him go off, and he's been dealing with injuries this year. But Corey Davis, former 5th overall pick in 2017, he hasn't even turned 28 yet, so it's not like he's past his prime or anything like that. You've got to be happy with Corey Davis and what he's been doing. He came into this game with a 14% target share, but that's obviously going to go up with 10 targets. And we had seen in previous seasons, like in 2021, he had an 18% target share, 2020, a 23% target share, 2019, 17% target share. So we would anticipate that Corey Davis, with the existence of a capable quarterback in Mike White, would be able to handle a higher target share.